morning, everybody. Munawar Ahmed here. I'm an aviation trainer. Okay, guys, thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you for your subscription. I'm getting all the positive response from your side. I want you to subscribe my channel. Please share it with your friends and colleagues and other relatives of you, and make sure they are subscribing the channel in order for them to learn lots of things about aviation. I'm always feel free to ask me any questions, any doubts you have through the comments. You have my email address, you have my contact number as well. I'll be sharing it to you. You have my details, everything. Please feel free to ask me. Okay, today's topic it's a continuation of the airport security, which I have already discussed in the previous topic. So airport security, travelers are screened by metal detectors. How do the travelers being screened? I want you to imagine if you're passing through wearing a blazer and then passing through or carrying a lot of things, how do they able to detect it? They're able to detect the explosives machines used through the X-ray machines, which is being there. There are some X-ray machines which is being there. You're going to remove your jacket, the belt, the safety shoe if you're wearing the normal shoe. Also, sometimes you've been asked to remove your watch, the wallet, any kind of an ornament which you are wearing in an airport. And make sure that you remove all the things and places in the form of a tray. That is a compulsory rule and rule of the IATA, and all the airports should follow this protocol, irrespective of whether it's domestic or international. So always safety has to be the highest priority, considering the safety of the passengers, the staff, and the airplanes. Okay, so we have extradition missions, explosives to trace detection portal missions. Let's take a picture, like we'll have a look in this. As you can see, this lady is being checking through the mission. One other lady who is passing through, she's been checked thoroughly on this in order for them to make out everything. Is there anything hidden inside it? Okay. In the United States, the TSA is working on new scanning missions that are still effective, searching for objects that are allowed in airplanes, but that don't dispute the passengers in the state of undress. That some finds embarrassing. Okay, some find it embarrassing because when they are passing through the airports, through the screeners, they find it embarrassing. Oh no, I don't want to remove it. But we need to ensure that we follow the protocol. So United States, as you can see, they are passing through the screen machining. They need to ensure that everything is being removed in the form of a tray. So they are effective searching. Effective searching is very, very important. They need to ensure that everything is being done in a proper manner. Ensure that the safety of the passenger is plays an important role in carrying out the things, the screening. So this is very, very important, guys. As you can see in this given picture, the passengers are being asked to remove everything: the bags, the belongings, the laptops, the cell phones, the watch, the blazers, everything. And as you can see in the other form, he's being asked to present himself in the form of the screening in order for him to check everything. He's been checked thoroughly in the aircraft if there are any hidden items being carried or not. So this is through there we can able to make out exactly if something is there. As you can make out in the picture, this guy has also been asked to remove the shoes. Yes, we need to follow the safety and security in an airport, and there is a law is being placed around the globe, ensuring that everything is being done in a proper and safe manner. Okay, airport security, generally people are screened through the airports. Okay, that's how being screened through. Security into the areas where exit gates to the aircraft are located. Mostly before you are embarking into the aircraft, for example, the passenger wants to get into the aircraft, they pass through the X-ray machines, and then they pass through these things. So they need to ensure that the aircraft is completely safe before it flies. So they'll be having a high security last checking point as well, where the security is coming into effect. They'll be checking the details as well. Okay, This is very, very important, and they are present in the exit gate. Mostly some of the exit gates, like departure, exit means departure gates, very close to the departure where the aircraft is parked. Very close to that, there is one exit which is being placed. Where there is a security also being, there's a final check is also being carried out. Some of the airports as well. So this is how the screening was taking place. They'll be asked to pass through the metal detector, and they'll be asked to pass through. There'll be some sort of X-ray machines which they'll be holding. From there, they can be able to detect as well. Okay, airport security is, as I said it's a very vast this thing. As you can see, it's a very complex. All the passengers have been asked to remove everything of their own, remove the bags, remove the belt, remove anything which they are carrying in the airport. So if you're traveling for the first time, ensure that you will be also make sure that you are also being asked to remove all your belongings. And so it may be embarrassing, it may be suffocating, it may be disappointing, but guys, you need to follow these rules as per that. It's for your own safety. It's for the safety of you, your friend, your colleagues, your relative, and etc. Okay, airport security. Passengers are discharged from the airliners into the sterile area so that they can usually will not have to re-screen if disembarking from a domestic flight. So passenger discharged from the airliners into the sterile area. The sterile area is where there is a high sensitive area where the security will be taking place. They usually will not have to be re-screened. There's some airports, once they have been screened properly, the sterile area before you enter to the airport, like you don't have to be screened again. But some areas they'll be checking it again. Depends on the airport to airport, airline to airline restrictions come into effect. If disembarking from a domestic airline, of course, some of the in America the domestic airlines as well, we have a high security. Unlike in India, it's not. In India, it's not so much restricted, but even though it's a domestic, but we still need to carry the security screening of the passengers, which is a very, very important thing. So we need to ensure the safety of the passengers is the paramount, and we cannot compromise on anything on this. And also, we also ensure that the trolleys, the baby strollers, will also be screened. The babies have been traveled. Okay, ensuring that everything has been safe and secured in an airport. Okay, security. Airport security food outlets have started using plastic glasses. As you see, many airports they are using plastic glasses, and utilities is opposed to the glasses made out of glass, and utilities is made out of metal to reduce the unusefulness of such items as weapons. So they are using plastic instead of utilities like glasses and other things. You don't find much of the these things. So plastic items, which can be generally it is a good thing, but we need to ensure the safety is very, very important. Made up of glass, any kind of thing which is made up of glass or utensils or a metal, so they will be avoiding usefulness of such items. They have to ensure that it's plastic spoons, plastic fork, plastic other things will be used in the airport for the safety of the self and to the safety of others as well. As you see it over here, there's lots of plastic items being used, plastic glass, everything and all is being placed. Airport security. So, airport security sensitive area includes airport ramps. Ramp where the aircraft is parked, a lot of activities, loading, unloading carried out, baggage loading, cargo loading, unloading as well. And operational spaces and restriction from the general public called SIDA, Security Identification Display Area. So this is also being shown. So airport is a very sensitive place everywhere. As soon as you get into the airport, from the point you park your car or you're getting out from the metro or the bus station or the taxi, so to the point you enter, it's all being monitored in CCTVs, in cameras, and also there are a lot of security personnel being placed everywhere. So please do not get panic if you're not carrying anything. The security is there for your own protection, guys. Okay. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'm here to provide the best possible service. Thank you. Have a nice day.